our next plant is going to be a tree. This one is got a little juvenile growing next to it right here, and that's an important diagnostic feature. This one has a bunch of we're low to the ground here. It's got a bunch of little stems coming off the side, so that makes it easier for us to have a look at the leaves. Sometimes with leaves you can't really do that for big trees. So we've got access to the leaves. Can you describe what the leaves feel like, Ellie?
Sticky and like hairy.
Yeah, they're very, very hairy. Here, listen. Yeah,
and there's also like
it feels like hairy. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a bite of that.
What?
Take a bite of it and chew it, but don't swallow it, just chew it. I would do the same, except I need to talk. So I want to show you, while she's doing that, I want to show you
it's slimy.
It's slimy. It's slimy, that's a key feature. So,
and hairy.
And hairy. So it's hairy. We would think that it is not slippery because it's kind of hairy and sticky, but it is something called slippery elm. First of all, look at how these branches zigzag. So that's one diagnostic feature. If we look at the leaves, the base of the leaf
The little leaves are smaller.
The little leaves are smaller.
No, well, the little leaves are stickier.
They're stickier? Okay.
Yeah.
Oftentimes,
well, they are smaller.
The base of the leaf is uneven.
Can we redo it?
No. Oftentimes the base of the leaf is uneven, and I'm trying to find a good example of that. So not always. But one of the things that you can see with these leaves is they are doubly serrate. So you can see that the teeth have teeth. Not as much as some other plants, but they are very toothy on the margins. And it's got kind of a very attenuate tip to it. So the key feature for diagnosing slippery elm is the leaves are very, very velvety, and when you chew on a stem, it makes that slippery feeling in your mouth, and that slippery feeling is why they call it slippery elm. This is Ulmus rubra, slippery elm, and it used to be used as like cough suppressant in sore throat treatment, which kind of makes it.
If you swallowed it.
If you swallowed it, yep.
It tends to.
Yes, you can. If you have access to the bark will oftentimes be somewhat smooth, not very tall, so it's not real ridged, but it does have kind of crevices to it. Slippery elm.